Hi guys, Brian here at YouTube.com. Hope you guys are doing great and stuff. So what I'm going to do here is show you a product that I've had for a while and stuff. And I've already did a review on it way back when. It was like one of my very first videos. So I'm just giving you, not an update or anything, but just another thing about it. I just thought I'd show it here one more time. So what I have here is called a power station. Over here it's called the Westinghouse. It's the iGen300s, which is a power station basically. It's like a big battery. It's lithium, basically. It's a lithium battery. I'm not sure if it's split into 4 different batteries or what, but it does come with an accessory bag right here. All right. I don't have the adapter with me. It's somewhere in one of my tools somewhere in the bedroom somewhere, but it does come with an instruction book. All right, right here, as you can see. Sorry, I didn't make it on my face. Here's the Westinghouse right here. So this is called the iGen300. So this is WestinghouseOutdoorPower.com. You can go there to it. And then here's where you can use this and plug it into your cigarette lighter. Alright, I'm going to show you here in just a second of it. I'll bring it right up here right now. Alright, so there it is. The Westinghouse iGen300s. There's the other side. This is where the display is, so all that stuff. And then here's all the different things that you can plug it into. Alright, for that, you can take this, plug it on it like that, whatever, and then plug this into, I believe, an 8mm or something. I forgot to take 8mm, but anyways. Or if you need to charge it, you just take this, right? Plug this into your cigarette lighter in your car. But just a reminder though, this is going to be drawn off your battery, so it's going to take longer to charge, of course. So you can charge it without starting your car up for a little bit, but I'd highly would not do that because it's going to drain your battery fairly quickly, within a certain timer. So have your car running, drive around a little bit somewhere if you're going on a trip or something, and you want to charge this or something, if that's what you need to do. So, but once you're done charging it, fully charging it, and all that good stuff, take this out of your cigarette lighter, turn this off, because if you don't take this out of your cigarette lighter, you turn your car off, and say you're somewhere and you forget that, and all of a sudden your battery just, there you go. So don't do that, alright guys? So that's one of the accessories, and like I said, it does have an adapter plug, just like when you go to your computers or whatever. You can call it the block brick, as you want to call them, alright? I'll show you more here in just a minute, alright? But like I said, this is the Westinghouse, and you guys probably have all heard of Westinghouse, and there's the accessory bag I showed you. Okay, and there's the manual. So I'll read just a little bit about it, not too much. So if you do get one of these, you can get something like this. There's all kinds of power stations, and nowadays stuff is so advanced now. And you can use this with solar panels. You can't use it with a parallel though. It has to be within series. So if you try to hook it up to solar panel, it has to be series, if I remember correctly. So I'm just going to read to you what's in the bag here, or in the box. What's in the box if you get it. It's a power station, a DC charger, AC charger, accessory bag, and then a user manual right here. So we'll go over a few things on it here, just for a minute or two. It's going to be a few minute video, so I got an extra phone here I'm going to show you. Alright, I'm going to show you charge it up here in just a second. Excuse me, it is charged already some, but I'm going to show you how it works and things like that. This does come with light on it and stuff, 2 different lights, and an SOS light, warning. So need SOS. So there's the bright one, and dim one. Then you hold this down for about 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. There you go. And I'm gonna do the SOS flashing like that. All right. So there you go. I probably shouldn't do that too much, but anyways, and like I said, here's the display. There's displays and stuff like that. And then in the front here, you got your 2 ACs. All right. Down here, you got your quick charge. And you got your USB. All right. USB-C down here. And you got 12 volt, 8 amp. Okay. And then, like I said, a cigarette type tire. You can go plug into there. All right. And I'll show you stuff here. And then on the side here, you got your display. All right. So I'm gonna turn on DC. When I turn on DC, you'll see the DC thing light up. All right. So that's the DC. All right. So you'll see this is fully charged. So I'm gonna all the way charge for DC. I mean, the whole thing is charged basically. All right. I'm going to turn that off. Now turn on the AC. That's just the fan you hear running. So that fan, the fan's actually to keep things cool and stuff. So, and then the fan, it's working okay, but I can tell, like I said, I've had this a while, so it's probably about 88% capacity right now. So doesn't mean it's not going to work. It'll still work for a while. This got a long ways to go. I think it has 500 cycles, I believe. I'll read in the book there what it said. All right, so let me show you a couple things here in just a second. All right, so we're going to do this. We're just going to do it this way in a couple different ways. We're going to take the Samsung adapter, which is plugged into this already, like this. But we can also take it out, plug it into down here. But we're going to do it this way. So we're going to do this way, and we're going to turn on the AC part up here. All right, and you can see the AC part is up. Okay, so we're going to take it, plug it in. All right, as you can see, we got that plugged in, and then we're going to take this other phone I have and plug it in. I have it off so we can see what happens. All right, so that plugged in. All right, as you can see, it's getting ready to take it. As you can see, it's already got the watts pulling out of there, so it's getting ready to charge itself up a little bit. It'll show up. The phone will show up here in just a second. As you can see, I'm doing it this way, so this is 89% right now. All right, and you can see it's pulling the watts off of there. It's charging this, so it will fluctuate and stuff. And basically, when this gets down to 0, I mean it's fully charged, as you can see. So see, it's 90% now. Here, we'll watch it just for a minute and see what happens here. A few seconds. Just see the numbers fluctuating, so it's just fluctuating between there. Still says 90%. So it'll be that way for a little bit, but it'll do it pretty quickly. All right, so we're going to turn that off. And what we're going to do is we're going to turn on the DC part down there. So you can see the DC part. All right. So we're going to put it on the top part here first. All right. You can see it's in the top part. All right, it's on the quick charge yet, but it'll start showing the charge here again once it starts catching up and pushing stuff in there. You'll see it the phone go. There it goes. All right, so it's at 90% still. You can see. Let's see if I can read the numbers there. 7.1 watts. So it's charging it right now. Like I say, as I said, it will fluctuate. Sorry, I can't see my face there. It'll fluctuate here and there. All right. All right. So what we're going to do, we're going to show you and put it down to the quick charge. So the quick charge is right down below here. It's this one right here. All right. And this does have USB-C, by the way. USB-C to C. If you need to do USB-C to C, you can. From your phone, USB-C, see the small ones. So we're going to put on the quick charge here. All right, as you can see, we got on the quick charge. Then we got this again. Now it'll start charging up again. Now you can see it's different now. You see the watts are different. It's going to push more watts into there faster. So it's going to pull it in faster, so it's 90%. And as you see, it's at 10.7, 10.5, and it fluctuates. So this does work, so it's good to have one of these in case electricity comes out. Trust me, this has helped me a few times when electricity comes out the house, especially for a phone or something like that, or a CPAP. This can be used for a CPAP, so it's strong enough to use for a CPAP. You can use it for a laptop. You can even use it for, I believe, a small TV. It will work on that too. Where, any small electronics that need to be charged. So you can charge a few things at the same time on here, which is pretty cool. And then that's that. You can have that on. I can also turn on the AC thing on if I'll come on if I want to charge something with AC or something on it. If it needs to be charged or so forth. I'm going to turn that off just for a second. Alright, so a few of the specifications to you. I don't really need that on. Okay, we'll do it like this, I guess. So, the model name is the iGen300s. Alright, it's a battery cell chemistry. It's a lithium ion, Li-ion, NMC. It's 296 watt hours. Total milliamp hours. 32 times 500 milliamp hours equals 80,000 milliamp hours, which is quite a bit. Rain watts is 300 watts. Peak watts, that's just the peak watts, it's 600 watts. So rain watts are 300 watts. The peak watts is 600. If it goes up to, gets close to 600, it's going to shut itself off and just totally shut itself off. The AC output voltage is 120 volts, alright. Its DC output voltage is 12 volts. And then it's a sine wave type. It's a pure sine wave. So what is a pure sine wave? Frequency is 60 hertz. Life cycle is 500 cycles to 80% capacity. So charge time is 6 to 8 hours with AC charger. Okay. Now if it's in your car and stuff, it's going to take a lot longer. It's going to take 12 to 14 hours. Working temperature is minus 10 degrees Celsius to 40 degrees Celsius, which is 14 degrees Fahrenheit to 104 degrees Fahrenheit. Parallel cable? No. So when it says parallel cable, it doesn't have no parallel cable. So I think it means you have to, has to be run in series if you want to hook up to solar or something. The warranty is 2 years, and then the certifications FCC, RHS, UN 38.3. Turn the light off out there for a second. That hurt my eyes. So those are the specifications stuff. Now the features. All right, sorry. You guys can see the features on front here, basically. I think a little bit. There, do that so I can see. Get it better. There's the features on front. So you've got an input for charger from solar panels, RAC, cooling fan, LED display, which right there. Alright. Has a handle, which I'm holding with. Flashlight on or off button. Right. Control panel, which is right here. Control panel right here is on, off for the control panel. You know, or whatever display. The features. Alright. Up above there, as you can see, 120 volt AC up to 2.5 amps, 300 watt max. Alright. That's the number one thing. And then the AC power on and off, as you can see up here. It's a real small button, it's hard to see. And then, so USB-A 5 volt DC up to 2.4 amps, 12 watt max. USB-A quick charge 3.0, 5, 12 volt direct current up to 3 amps, 18 watts max. USB-C power delivery 5, 12 volt DC up to 3.0 amps, 18 watt max. Alright, it's got a 6 millimeter 12 volt DC up to 8 amps. Alright, a 6 millimeter be this right here, excuse me, on the back right here with the cord I showed you earlier. Excuse me, I'm just coughing up a storm here. And there's a DC power on and off. It's got a car cigarette lighter, obviously right there, which I showed you with a thing here a little bit ago. Alright. And it's got an LED display, as it says right here. Alright, so LED display. I'm just going along with this and reading along with you to show you. Alright. I'm no expert at these things or anything like that. I do have a basic general idea how do they work and stuff and what needs to be done to them, you know, like just follow the directions basically. You know, it's got and remaining power, as you can see, is the battery indicator right there. Equipment failure warning. Now it doesn't show any equipment failure warning right there. It'd be up right here up until there's nothing there yet. Yeah, I don't know if you can see this blank space is where it would be. It's got AC output indicator in watts. DC output indicator, it's in watts. USB output indicator in watts. Charging input indicator in watts. And temperature overloading warning, which is be down here. You don't see it because there's overloading. And then this is a pure sine wave, if you're wondering. So as you can see, it's a pure sine wave. You see that be to my left, your right, I believe, maybe, however you're watching this. So if you guys are wondering, so the unit provides pure sine wave output and can be compatible with AC electric appliances that work with some I can't even pronounce the word. Sinusoidal waveform powers 300 watts. Appliances that use an AC motor are going to work to full capacity. on a pure sine wave, such as an electrical fan. So yes, yeah, you can use a fan on here. So if you have a small electric fan, if you need to charge a USB fan or whatever, you can put a USB fan and just hook it in here, and so you can charge it up to the USB. That way, if it has like a battery or something like that. So that's one thing you can do it. Appliances like refrigerators, microwaves, and compressors that use AC motors and some delicate equipment will be better used with our pure sine wave inverter. So don't use this, all right, because this is not an inverter, all right. You want a pure sine wave inverter. So inverters are good to have. Those are good to have too, along with these. I have an inverter somewhere. I can't remember where I've got it at the truck stop. I forget how much it is, or what the size of it is. Excuse me, that was a big burp. All right, now onto the stuff that you cannot use this for. All right. Like it says on here, make sure the appliance you are plugging in is turned off before you can turn this on, because you don't blow things up. All right, now the things you don't want to use this for is a hair dryer. Can't use this for an induction cooker, a heater, rice cooker, electric kettle, microwave oven, toaster, or blender. All right. So that meant for that because this would not strong enough for it. All right. There's too much power for this. There's probably other things you can use, like different solar and stuff, and you have enough solar panels and enough wattage to use. What you can use it for. Like I said, I'm just going through the different things on here. What it has, what it can do. Like I said, I showed you how to use the flashlight. That's easy. Dim. Hold on 3 seconds, and then you get the SOS signs. That's probably blind you guys, or blind me. And we'll see what else we can do with it. And other things, recharging with the AC charger. Okay, so using the included AC wall charger cable, which I didn't have in my bedroom somewhere, plug the cable into a standard wall outlet to charge the unit. You'll know the unit is charging when the red LED battery indicator letter is on. Alright. The unit is fully charged when all the battery indicators on the LED display are illuminated. After the unit is fully charged, please remove the AC wall charger. Alright. So I see it's still fully charged. Alright, now recharging with a 12-volt car charger. Alright, using this included car charger, plug it into a 12-volt cigarette lighter car port in your car. The unit is charging when the red LED battery indicator light is on. The unit is fully charged when all battery indicators on the LED display are illuminated. To avoid that's what I said about that. Avoid the car battery loss. Right? To avoid car battery loss, charging this unit through your car cigarette lighter is only available when your car engine is started. All right. So make sure your car engine is running. Otherwise, you're gonna lose power to your battery if you forget to start the car. So it'll charge, when your car is off, but it's gonna suck that battery dead to drain it, all that stuff. Now, as for solar power, all right. Charging with solar power panels is optional, which I do have a solar panel, which I still haven't gone to review it. It's called what's called Tishihari. It's what's called Tishihari. So, and it's from Harbor Rights. It's been discontinued, but I'll still get a chance. Maybe I'll hook it up to this and see how it works when I get a chance to. When it warms up out here in Michigan. Now, when you're charging with the solar panels, it's optional. All right. It says make sure to use the panel with the 8mm outlet plug. Place solar panel where it will give as much direct sunlight as possible. Plug the output of the solar panel into the input on the back of the power station to start charging. You'll know the unit is charging when the LED battery indicator light is on, of course. The unit is fully charged when all battery indicates the LED displays are illuminated, which these are illuminated. Alright. It says when solar charging your power station, take note of the voltages of the solar panels and do not exceed 19 volts, including solar panels. Individual solar panels or solar panels chained in series in excess of 19 volts cannot be used with the power station and can cause serious damage to the unit. So I said, I can't remember, I think I said that this is only being series, so maybe that's what I would talk about. I know about parallel. I'm not for sure about that. So as I was rereading the directions here, it's this series. So, but like I said, no more than not to exceed 19 volts. All right. Now, as for cold weather usage, no, this is not water resistant or waterproof or anything like that. You want to keep this away from water and moisture as much as possible. Keep it insulated. Keep it from bouncing around in your car. Keep it something sturdy, something like that. Now, the cold weather usage, it says on here, cold temperatures below freezing can affect the unit's battery capacity due to the chemical characteristics of the battery. If you'll be living off-grid in sub-zero conditions, all right, we recommend you keep your unit in an insulated cooler and connected to a power source. Sorry guys, I had to stop recording there. I had a big sneeze coming there. Allergies, this is killing me. Alright, so add connected to a power source, solar panels. The natural heat generated by the unit contained in an insulated cooler will keep battery capacity at its highest. In other words, this is a pretty thing good to have. Like I said, you can run a CPAP. You can put a curling iron here too if you had to use a curling iron, I guess. As long as it's not a blow dryer. You heard about that? Actually, no, I think, what does it say? No blow dryer? What does it say? Does it say curling iron? No, okay, no hair dryer, no induction cooker, no heater, no rice cooker, no electric drill, no electric kettle, no microwave oven, no toaster, and no blender. So don't use those. So I want to see if you guys want to see a little hook. That's just a diagram of to my left of the thing hooked up to the solar panel, so forth. Well guys, that's pretty much it for this. So like I said, I can do all kind of stuff. I did that real quick, so hope you enjoy this. So now this is just a little side thing. If you can't keep your power station plugged into a power source during storage, fully charge your power station every 3 months and store it in a cool, dry place. Failure to maintain your power station by following these steps can result in battery damage, which will void the product of the warranty, which we all know that. Most of us know that anyways. Alright. And it comes in different languages and so forth. This is Random at YouTube.com. Have a great day, guys.